welcome back to a Valentine special on Let's Talk Hyderabad podcast with me, Ridhika, and Aria. Hi, Aria. Thank you so much for joining me on the pod.
I'm so happy to be here this morning with you.
Thank you so much, Aria. I love it. Thank you so much. We made it.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Now, before we continue, Aria, I would like to request you to please introduce yourself to our viewers who may not be familiar with your kind of work.
All right, perfect. So, hi everyone, my name is Aria and I run a blog that is called Style Me Aria. I have graduated doing my fashion communications from London College of Fashion. So I breathe and I'm just all about fashion. I love to talk about personal style, things that are going on the runway. So I'm more than happy to be doing this. I am based out of Hyderabad, but I'm technically from Bombay. So I spend a lot of my time in both cities. So yeah, that's a little about me, but I'm hoping we uncover much more.
Yes, definitely. We definitely have to.
Yes.
Now, before we begin unpacking the whole Valentine look that people can don on, can we talk a little about your journey? How did you get into styling?
So my journey is very cliche, but like a little unique because my parents are doctors.
All right.
So I come from like a family of doctors.
Okay.
Both my parents are doctors. Did their med and everything, but I had an option to get into medicine, but I think I was always into creativity. I was always into communications and fashion.
Yeah.
So I learned that I was into fashion when my parents had to go to work, and when I was in school, I'd choose my tie every morning for my dad. I'd choose a sari that my mom would wear, and my dad is like this proper elite doctor who'd love to wear like his suspenders and like his tie. Yeah, so I think I've taken a lot of inspiration from my parents and their journey.
Yeah.
And in school as well, like a lot of I think when we were growing up, a lot of my friends started asking me for suggestions, asking me for styling tips and things like that. Even though I was young and I was just in school.
So you had the eye for it.
Yes, I had the eye. I would like to say I had the eye for it, and I was very keen and excited. So I think that's where my passion stem, and that's where it started off.
Yeah.
And once I got into college, I knew that I wanted to do something in fashion. So
okay.
I did my fashion design in like a diploma, and once I did my diploma, I sort of went into every avenue in fashion. So I went into textile design, I did fashion designing, I did sewing and whatnot. There was just like everything out there. So I was very averse to everything that was right there. And then after that is when I realized that I was very into communications, like visual merchandising, fashion styling, talking about trends, talking about writing, predictions and things like that. So that's when I enrolled in London College of Fashion in London, and I did my degree from there.
Fascinating.
So that's my journey so far.
That's fascinating, and I'm loving it so far.
Yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, it's been a really cool time because touch wood, I have very supportive parents and a family that could back my dreams up and could help me with this as well. Because I think in today's day and age, it's very hard to, you have a dream, but it's very hard to kind of take it through and do everything, especially if you don't really have the resources back home.
True.
So touch wood, I had that, and I had great parents who supported me through and through. I have a sister as well. She also supported me, continues to till today as well. So yeah, I think that's where it started, and right after that I in fact got into fashion styling. So I styled my first Tollywood film.
Oh,
yeah, in Hyderabad.
That is so cool. That's why we have an expert for the Valentine special, and that's amazing.
Yes.
More power to you, Aria.
Thank you so much. Thank
now,
you.
Aria, let me ask you maybe a cliched question, but what does fashion mean to you, or styling means to you?
I think style is very subjective, it's very unique, and I feel that style is literally what you are on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
The way you conduct yourself, the way you are, the clothes that you wear is very, I think it would come secondary.
Yeah.
Primary would be the way you conduct yourself, the way you are, what you like wearing, the kind of earrings. Like when I see someone, I immediately like scan them, you know, from up to down to see their kind of style, to understand, you know, what kind of a person they are.
Okay.
So I think
Oh,
for
it
me,
speaks so much.
style is
It speaks
overall.
about the personality,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Please
exactly.
go on.
I think style and personality intertwined is somewhat, you know, something that kind of, you know, shows you a little insight into what the person would be.
Yeah.
I can't say fashion because fashion is trends and, you know, what you follow.
Yeah.
But style is evergreen and
Correct.
it's something that will stay with you forever. You
Yeah.
can always find ways to style everything in your wardrobe. Like
Yeah.
a true stylist and fashionista will never say I have nothing in my wardrobe to wear, because you'll always know how to like
Mix and match and
revamp
coordinate.
like,
Yeah,
reinvent your clothes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do believe in trends, and you know, I do like them. I don't follow them as such, not too many of them, but I always believe in creating my own individual unique style, and you know, sort of embracing that as well. And I think I sort of have like the eye to kind of pick things that not like someone else would, you know, like
yeah.
a normal eye wouldn't actually pick. Like my
True.
friends always, when we go shopping, they're like, you've picked something that has been here in the store for a while and no one has even touched it, but you've, you know, picked it up. So yes.
How would you say, what would your personal style be?
I would, so my regular style would be, it would be a little, it would be in between street style and a little, you know, feminine, you know, very like delicate dressing, like elegant dressing.
Yeah.
But my day-to-day would be very street style. I love to wear like, you know, my jackets and love layering.
Layering, yes.
Yeah, I love layering. I can literally layer 3 things together and like put it through. I love layering. But on a very specific note, I think my style is leaning more towards being very unique. Like, you know, being very out of the box, because you know, I love
playing with colors, probably.
playing with colors, playing with prints, playing with texture as well. I love like texture jackets and, you know, skirts and a lot of like texture as well. My favorite designer is Alexander McQueen, so you can imagine like my style also is
The
very
vibe exactly is
yeah,
similar.
like
Correct.
it's very eclectic that way.
Nice. Now I'm going to have a fun session before we decode the
course.
whole Valentine
wait.
look. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding fashion.
Sure.
You can just say hot or not.
Yeah.
All right. So cargo pants were quite trending last year.
Of course,
So are they still hot or not?
I would say hot.
They're hot.
Yeah, I'm someone for like
Cargo pants.
so for sure. Hot.
And what about skirts, like maxi skirts?
Hot.
Hot?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I think this is like an evergreen thing, and a most
It's evergreen. I mean, like
Yeah.
maxi skirts can be worn and styled in so many ways.
Yeah.
You can like literally take it from day to night. You can take it from wedding to like
A formal wear
like
to a-
formal wear
yeah.
to anything. You know,
Yes,
so I think skirts
absolutely.
are something that should be like in your like your base, you know, category of like your wardrobe building.
like a staple thing, probably.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a very cliche thing. You know, white tee and denims, like a denim jeans. Like.
That's comfort clothing.
So it's not hot or not? Like, what are you saying?
I
It's
would
all right.
say, I would actually say hot, because
You'd say.
you know, it is something that you'd pick on a regular day when you really are blank. You know, like you have nothing to kind of like, you know, you've exhausted all your outfits and your mind, and you're just like, but I need to just like presentable, you
Something,
know.
yeah.
So denims all the way. I
And
would love
you can never go wrong
you
with
can
it,
never,
right?
Yeah.
Now, hair bun, the Sophia Richie famous sleek hair bun, is that hot or not this season? It was quite
Not.
trending last year. Not? Yeah?
Because it's been there, done that. There's just too many versions of it, variations of it. There's so, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And I even tried doing it at one of the fashion weeks that I was at.
I did. It was tremendously hard.
Yeah, it is very hard because
Yeah,
it's very sleek. So
yeah.
you need to really get like your hair up.
And I have like baby hair all over again. It's like, it was tough for me at least. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I would say, if there's an in between hot and not, I would pick that. But I don't preferably want to say hot, because I think it's been there, done that. There's so much more potential for so many
so many
more
other things.
hairstyles
Yeah.
to come.
So it's like overdone it?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Now we come to the fun, the actual part we have a stylist expert for.
Yes, and we can't wait to talk about
Enough.
Valentine's Day. Yes.
Now Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It's like such a hyped thing for every girl, especially.
Of course.
Even for a boy, it should be. Maybe it's not spoken enough. We'll
Yeah.
get that to just in a bit. Now let's decode like a day look and a night look. So what would you recommend in terms of, let's break it down in terms of clothing for a day look?
So like when you say you're going for a Valentine's Day lunch,
Yeah, like a lunch or like a morning breakfast. Why not? I mean,
so the extreme part of me would be like, why don't you go for like a skirt that has frou-frou?
yeah.
So like a
Interesting.
frou-frou skirt,
Yeah.
a very cute like snug crop top, or like
It reminds me
just
of
like
Carrie Bradshaw a little.
maybe
Yeah.
like something on those lines.
And it's so like, like a poetic feel to it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking in the shades of like very light pink or maybe like lavender. If you don't want to go for your reds, especially on Valentine's Day, if it's really outdone itself.
And you were mentioning about the color of the year, peach
Yes,
fuzz.
so peach fuzz is the color of the year. So I would love doing even like a peach fuzz skirt with tulle, like a lot of tulle, and like a lot of like layering.
Yeah.
And you just wear maybe like a crop top and you wear like a little jacket. I think you're good to
That's
go.
so
And
cute.
yes, and you can wear like statement earrings. I think keep your neck clean, and you can just like accentuate the skirt, and that can be like the star,
Highlight, yeah,
the
the
star,
star, okay.
outfit.
Yeah.
But wear like nice earrings and maybe like a nice sling bag, and I think you're good to go.
And what about the shoes? You think they should be
Shoes, I think like on a day-to-day basis, maybe kitten heels, because that
they're comfortable.
It's comfortable, and it is actually trending right now.
It is
in
trending.
2024. It's coming back, and a
Yeah.
lot of people are going to be wearing it in different versions. as well.
Versions. There
Yeah,
you heard
because
it, guys.
you wouldn't want to wear your stilettos. Neither would you want to wear something flat,
Especially during
on
the
a day.
daytime, yeah,
And
yeah.
on a
on
Valentine's,
Valentine's
Day.
Day.
Yeah.
Perfect. And what about the hair? Do you have something suggestions for
I
the
think
hair?
you should just keep it like really like curly and messy. It should be
Yeah.
like very,
Out of the bed look?
Yeah, out of the bed look, and very like chill, because especially if you're going for brunch or breakfast
Yeah.
or lunch, it's always nice to just keep your hair loose and
Loose and
keep
yeah,
it casual. You
casual.
can play around. You can flirt that way with the guy. You can just like adjust your hair and be. Yeah, there's so much you can do with your hair. So I would,
Nice. So we have tips other than clothes as
Yes.
well. Interesting. I love that. Fabulous. How do you think the makeup should be? Like simple?
I think like you should do like a very like hourglass skin, like really like keep it dewy,
Like very hydrated.
very hydrated. Everything should be very moist,
Monotone, yeah.
and monotone as well. Like pretty much what you've done on your skin today, like something where you go like your lipstick one shade, your blush one shade, your eyeshadow one shade, and you can even achieve something like that with one product or two products itself. You can
Yes.
literally multi-use.
Yeah.
So I would think that
Yeah, I got a compliment from the stylist.
Yes.
Yay.
But so I mean, since your skirt is maybe going to be peach, don't really go with peach tones, because that's going to be a little too much. Maybe you use like like a variety of like a pinkish blush.
Yeah.
Do like very nude lips, and maybe your eyes also can be like.
I'm
a
like
little
figuring it
subtle.
out. I'm like visualizing it.
Yeah,
it
it
looks
could be like very
beautiful.
subtle
Yeah.
with a little like hint of pink, but like with like a little eye, like a little white at the edge as
Yeah,
well. to
like a little
give-
highlighter thingy.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
and
that's
lots of highlights.
stunning. That's stunning.
Yeah.
So do you think, with makeup, if you may say, are you like a blush person or a highlighter person?
I think I'm a blush person.
I'm a blush
You
person
can see
too.
my face. It's
yeah,
like
yeah, me too.
really
I love
like red
yeah.
right now. And
Especially, do you have
yeah.
any recommendations for blush?
I'm using the nude stick right now.
Dude, me
I
too.
love
The
it.
nude peach I'm wearing.
Yeah, I like the pink. So
Oh.
it's like extreme, because this is
Yeah.
Valentine's Day special. We have to go all out.
No,
But yeah,
because-
I think nude stick is what I'm using right now.
Yeah.
But I also love Benefit. Of course,
Benefit.
you cannot go wrong with that. The Benetint.
Benetint.
I think that's also great, especially if you're looking for liquid. Then there's also
Especially if you have like extremely dry skin,
Dry
because I
skin,
have dry
correct.
skin, so I choose these brands because they're in dewy effect.
Correct,
Yeah?
correct.
Yeah.
And it just gives you that moistured look,
Yeah,
So it doesn't, your face doesn't look caked out. It doesn't look like, your makeup is all over. It's just intact and
Intact.
it looks great,
Nice.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Girls, I am digging this look.
Yes.
Now, what about the night look? What would you suggest?
Night, I would say go a little out there,
Yeah,
like with
like-
your makeup, with your outfits. So I would say
Glitter?
maybe, sorry?
Maybe glitter?
glitter all the way. So
sequins.
sequence is doing the rounds this year as well. It did the rounds last year. It's doing the rounds again this year.
Right, okay.
Yes, so it's all over. It's going to be all over the runway. With the previous fashion weeks happening in the International Fashion Week, we saw a lot of glitter. We saw a lot of like, haute couture, which is like just like extreme. It was just extravagant. Very big sleeves, very puff-like sleeves.
So very theatrical, probably.
Yes, like very, very out there with everything. So I would say, if you, I would probably ask you to maybe not wear a dress, because dresses are a little like, it's your staple outfit that you'd wear on a regular time. If you want to be a little out there, why not do like a sequin suit?
That's nice. Very Beyonce.
Yeah. So giving like the very boss vibe look. So you do like a, you can probably go for maybe silver and black, or you can even do red, or you can even do, if you don't want to do red because it's going to be a little too much, you can even do gold, because gold is the color, like gold, and even like a like a off-white as such.
So basically earthy tones, probably?
Tones, yeah.
Okay.
So earthy tones, and obviously I think with hair what you can do is like do like a very sleek bun, or like a sleek ponytail, like the kind of ponytail that you wrap your little hair around.
I think this one, Hailey Bieber, I think.
Yeah,
something
Hailey
on those.
and Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
She does
Oh
that,
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like Ariana Grande's signature hairstyle, you can do like a high pony, long hair.
Yeah.
And if you don't have long hair, then it can always be short. It can be like a short ponytail.
Nice.
And I think that you can go really heavy on your eyes, and you can go muted on your lips. But if you want to do the reverse, then always do like your lips really like heavy, and don't do anything on your eyes, because doing two together is just a little too much. It doesn't complement.
It's like a misfit, right?
Maybe. Yeah, and it's like out there. So I know you're aiming to be very out there and like star-like, but it's sort of like loses the charm, and you don't realize what feature is actually getting highlighted.
True.
So if you're doing like, if say you're gonna be doing sequins, then I would think that maybe you can even do like maybe a little like a graphic liner, and do like red lips or like maroon lips. Or if you want to go really out there with your eyes, do like a smoky eye with like gold and foil shimmer. So like really going out there with your eyes with kohl and things like that. Then just go like wear like your regular MAC.
You're going all out there, man.
Yes,
like all out there.
There's no other way. You're all
you're
out
in or you're out.
Yes.
No, I love that. That's fabulous, girls. I mean, these are some brilliant ideas.
Yes.
Now, Aria, something for the men do you want to suggest?
Men.
Why leave them out?
Men.
Put some effort, guys.
Yes, and men. Not too many men like dressing up, but I think it's Valentine's Day, so
they should put a little effort, right? Yeah.
So actually, polo shirts are doing the round right now.
Yeah.
Polo wear and like the aesthetic that even
very Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, and the aesthetic that Chuck Bass had in Gossip Girl.
Yeah, very quiet luxury.
Very quiet luxury. So I would say for brunch, maybe wear a polo shirt, or maybe wear a polo t-shirt, and
smart.
wear like a very, you could do like a blazer, but like a informal blazer, not like your formal ones, and maybe like a little elbow patch here. Maybe in the tones of brown grey. Keep it like really muted, because it's the daytime.
So dapper.
And your t-shirt could be probably, it could be maybe, if you don't want to do black, you can probably do like a lighter shade. If you want to kind of complement and twin your partner, you could do like something in the lines of peach fuzz itself. But if you don't, then you can do something brown. I think brown and peach as well, sort of go.
So the sense I'm getting from you is more of earthy tones.
Earthy tones.
Yeah? You think that's the feel and that the vibe for the month of Valentine.
Or maybe even like a navy blue.
Navy blue is good,
Yeah, navy is a great option for like polo.
Polo, I think that's very dapper, very chic.
Yeah,
nice.
You can't go wrong with that sort of an outfit. So even if you do like maybe a light brown shirt or t-shirt, you can do like a very navy jacket on that, like with
so chic. Fabulous, guys. Make some effort for your girl, and look fabulous.
If you're very out there, you could probably go ahead and maybe wear like arm jewelry, or like something on the neck. But if you want to keep it very subtle, because it's a polo look and it already has its collar and everything, then you can just keep it like really subtle. Do your hair nice and one parting, or maybe spike it up if you want to. But I would like it to be like
the side one,
yeah,
the side
because that's more classy. For the nights, I would say that they can go a little out there. If they want to do like a three-piece, they can do that. If they don't want to do like just like a blazer and pants, they can do that as well.
Yeah. So if
But
you go for
I
like a very
think,
formal,
yeah, but I
nice
think
dinner.
that if they, the guys have different styles. If they're a little out there, offbeat, and they want to do something, when it comes to street style,
Yeah.
then you can't ever go wrong with denim. You can't go wrong with like leather.
Yeah.
But maybe if your lady is wearing a sequenced outfit, you can wear like a leather jacket. You can wear like a like a black, like keep it like fully black.
Yeah.
Black pants, like a white
Nice.
white t-shirt or maybe a black t-shirt. Wear like your leather jacket.
Yeah.
And then you can do your hair up. You can spike it up and do whatever
That's
you
fabulous. I'm just
want. So it
visualizing
kind of
it
blends
and
the outfit together. Like it's not like not both of them are going to be very formal.
Yeah.
But there's a little balance.
like a little element of being casual
Yes.
and clothing line or
Yeah.
accessories.
For sure. So basically, what we're seeing in the runway right now is bows all over. Like bows on the sleeves, bows on your hair. You've seen it like last Christmas. Everyone had a bow in their hair, and it's not only a Christmas ornament, but it's also now an accessory. The bow bags and like bows are available everywhere. So if I need to tell you and putting another few things into perspective, they're also like I said, kitten heels, that's also doing the rounds.
Yes.
There's also sequence bags that are doing the rounds, but like you shaped in very unique shapes as well, like
Yes.
hearts and
Especially the heart shape with the Chanel.
heart shape. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Carry on.
And your bucket bags as well, that's also doing the rounds as well.
Yes.
And when you are talking about sport wear and like athleisure, then there are also like your fanny packs that are going to be doing the rounds as well. You're going to see a lot of people now wearing
Again,
that
yeah,
in
it's
summer.
coming back in trend.
Yes.
Especially across the chest as well,
yeah,
right?
across your
upper body.
Yeah, and here. I
Here
mean,
as
that's
well.
the
The vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, reminds me of Hermes's, they have the belt
Yeah,
bag.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
yeah.
cool. Nice. So,
Quite luxury.
quite.
One second.
yeah. With Hermes, I don't think it's quite luxury anyways because I think everyone knows now,
Everyone,
thanks to Insta. But yeah, so I think we are closer to our end
Yes.
of our podcast. Now, before I let you go, can you share like an anthem song, like a song that you go to, that motivates you or you just want to vibe to?
Beyonce's Who Run the World.
Give me a high five. I love that song, especially when she performed.
Yeah.
When she had a performance.
Exactly.
I loved. There was an entire thing on
Yeah.
Netflix, I think,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, and I was glued to it.
Yeah.
My God, and that woman can dance
that,
and with what grace.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I think that every time I'm at a place where I'm confused or lost, or I just am having an overwhelmed time, or just in general I want to pump up my energy, I'm always listening to that song because I'm just like, it's not about the lyrics or it's not about what it stands for, but it's like the way, the energy, the way she just like like bustling right out there. It just makes you like take on the world and take on the day.
I'm a Beyonce fan as well.
Yeah, me too. I mean, with her outfits, her clothes, her fashion, herself, and her body, because her body is a curvy girl, fellow curvy girl right here.
Me
so,
also.
Yes, so I think that, I'm a Beyonce person.
Me also.
Through
I'm
and through.
Yeah,
Yes.
same here. Now, one last question before I
Yes.
let you go. Why do you love Hyderabad?
Firstly, I love Hyderabad because it's home. But keeping that aside, I love it for its culture and heritage. It's so rich in culture. Like, when you go to like these spots at Falaknoma, you go to like Chowmohalla Palace, you go to Golconda Fort. There's so much rich culture that is there,
heritage.
and there's so much heritage that comes out of it. A lot of our fashion is also derived by all that, When you talk about Indian fashion, that's like another thing altogether,
Yeah.
which I hope we do like
We
another
will. We definitely are
segment
getting you
on.
for Oscars
Yes.
and for the Met Gala. We're going to
I
talk.
can't wait.
I mean, I hope we do it. I would love to do that with
yes,
you. It would be fabulous.
I'm in for that for sure.
There you go.
But
All right.
yes, I think that like a lot of our outfits are also like the Indian outfits that we wear. They're very derived by like the Mughals and the Nawabs that were here as well. So there's so much rich culture, that is
yes.
part of Hyderabad, and the food, you cannot ever go wrong with the food. The food, I would have said that first, but I feel that for me, I'm not such a big foodie, so I
Okay.
can't really say that, but that would come secondary. But first would be the culture and the heritage that we have.
Beautiful.
Like I love going on my own to just go on like a like a photo walk or something of such and just explore my city like I'm you know, a tourist in my own city.
And that's the best way to explore
To explore it.
because you like to kind of unlearn and again learn a few things.
Exactly.
And,
Like there's so many insider places that you might have not even stumbled upon as yet, you know. And the city is growing now, like financial district and everything are becoming like the new downtown.
Yeah,
like
true.
you know, you think about it. So it's expanding, and I would say Hyderabad is just evolving and getting greater and greater.
Fabulous. That's beautiful, Aria.
Yes.
And we are at the end of our podcast. And thank you so much, Aria. I really appreciate you coming on the pod.
Thank you for having me, and I had so much fun chatting with you guys.
Same here. And we hope to bring you back on the pod.
For sure.
Thank you so much, guys. Guys, I hope you love this Valentine's special with Aria, the style expert. And I hope this helps. And thank you so much. And until next time.